Did you know that the city of Chicago has seen a 20% increase in its migrant population over the past 5 years? That's a significant change, isn't it? And it's not happening in a vacuum. This influx of people from other countries is part of a broader trend we're seeing across the United States and indeed, the world. So what's driving this movement? Well, there are a few key factors at play. For one, there's the allure of economic opportunities. Chicago, with its robust economy and thriving job market, represents a beacon of hope for many seeking a better life. Whether it's the bustling restaurant scene, the construction boom, or the tech industry, there are diverse avenues for employment and upward mobility. Political unrest and instability in home countries also play a significant role. For some, Chicago isn't just an opportunity, it's a safe haven, a refuge from the turmoil and danger they've left behind. The city, with its history of welcoming immigrants, becomes a place of sanctuary. But let's put this into perspective. We're not just talking about a few thousand people here. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of individuals who have made Chicago their home over the past 5 years. To give you a clearer picture, if we were to create a new city with these migrants, it would be larger than the city of Springfield, Illinois' capital. This surge in the migrant population isn't without its implications. It's causing a shift in the demographic makeup of Chicago, creating a rich tapestry of cultures and experiences that add to the vibrancy of the city. But it also poses significant challenges in terms of integration, resource allocation, and social cohesion. The rising number of migrants in Chicago is reshaping the city's demographic landscape, leading to both opportunities and challenges. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore the impact of this migration on local communities, the city's response, and what the future holds for Chicago's migrant population. So stick around as we unfold this intriguing narrative of change and adaptation. The influx of migrants in Chicago is not without its impact on the local communities. This wave of migration has sparked a domino effect, influencing various aspects of life in the city. One of the most noticeable effects is seen in the housing sector. The demand for affordable housing has surged, leading to an increase in housing prices and rents. This has left many locals, especially those from low-income households, in a tough spot, struggling to keep a roof over their heads. The ripple effect of the migrant influx is also felt in the labor market. While it's true that migrants contribute to the economy by filling jobs that others may not want, there's also a flip side. The increased competition for jobs has led to tensions among the local working population, particularly those in lower-skilled occupations. Education is another area that has been significantly affected. With the increase in the number of children from migrant families, schools are feeling the pressure. Class sizes are growing, resources are being stretched, and teachers are grappling with the challenge of educating a diverse student body. Moreover, public services are feeling the strain. With the influx of new residents, demand for public services such as healthcare, transportation, and social services has skyrocketed. This has put a significant strain on the city's budget and resources, leading to concerns about the sustainability of these services. And let's not forget the cultural and social implications. The arrival of migrants has enriched the city's cultural tapestry, bringing in new languages, traditions, and cuisines. However, it has also led to social tensions, as locals and newcomers navigate the challenges of coexistence. In a nutshell, the migrant influx is a complex issue with multiple layers. It's a game of give and take, with both positive contributions and challenging implications. The effects of the migrant influx are far-reaching, influencing almost every facet of life in Chicago. Chicago's response to the migrant influx has been a mix of support and resistance, reflecting the city's diverse perspectives on the issue. On one hand, city officials have initiated policies and programs aimed at accommodating and integrating the newcomers. For instance, the city has increased funding for social services targeting migrants, such as language classes, job training programs, and legal aid. These initiatives are designed to help migrants adjust to their new surroundings and contribute to the city's economy and culture. Yet, not everyone in the city welcomes these policies. Some residents, particularly in predominantly Black neighborhoods, have voiced concerns that the city's focus on migrant integration is overlooking the needs of long-established communities. They argue that resources directed towards migrants could be better spent addressing the long-standing issues plaguing these neighborhoods, such as unemployment, education, inequality, and crime. One poignant example of this tension can be seen in the city's decision to convert a vacant school building into a migrant shelter. while city officials and migrant rights advocates hailed the move as a compassionate response to a humanitarian crisis. Some local residents protested, arguing that the building should have been used to serve the local community, perhaps as a community center or a school. This resistance, however, is not uniform across the city. Other residents have taken a more welcoming stance, organizing community events to introduce migrants to local customs and traditions, or volunteering their time and resources to help migrants navigate their new environment. Chicago's response to the migrant influx underscores the complexity of the issue, revealing deep-seated tensions and challenges. As the city continues to grapple with these dynamics, it is clear that the path to integration is not straightforward, but rather fraught with divergent views and competing interests. As the migrant population continues to grow, the question remains, what does the future hold for Chicago and its residents? The Windy City, as we know it, is at the brink of a significant demographic shift. The future of Chicago's migrant population is as diverse and dynamic as the city itself. The current trends and expert predictions paint a picture of growth, potential, but also challenges. Experts predict that the migrant population in Chicago will continue to rise, driven by various factors like economic opportunities, political stability, and a welcoming community. This growth could lead to a more culturally diverse city, rich in global perspectives, traditions, and cuisines. The city's economy could also benefit from this influx, with migrants contributing to the workforce and starting new businesses. However, this demographic shift may not be without its challenges. As the city's migrant population increases, so could the demand for resources like housing, education, and healthcare. The city would need to adapt to accommodate this growing population, which could strain public services and infrastructure. There's also the social aspect to consider. As the city becomes more diverse, it will be increasingly important to foster a sense of unity and inclusivity among all residents. Efforts will need to be made to ensure that every Chicagoan, regardless of their origin, feels a sense of belonging and acceptance. The future of Chicago's migrant population could also be influenced by policies at the city, state, and federal level. Laws and regulations around immigration, employment, and housing could either facilitate or hinder the integration of migrants into the city's fabric. The potential implications of these future scenarios are far-reaching. The city and its residents are poised to experience a vibrant mix of cultures, languages, and traditions. Yet they must also be ready to navigate the complexities that come with demographic change. The future of Chicago's migrant population is uncertain, but what is clear is that the city and its residents will continue to grapple with the challenges and opportunities this change presents. The migrant influx in Chicago is a complex issue with no easy solutions, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. We've delved deep into the heart of this issue, unraveling the many facets that make it so intricate. We began by looking at the numbers, the raw data that gives us a statistical overview of the situation. The sheer volume of migrants entering the city, the demographics, the rates of influx, all these figures paint a vivid picture of the current state of affairs. From there, we examined the profound impact this has on local communities. We've seen how the arrival of new residents can strain resources, alter the dynamics of neighborhoods, and stir up long-standing frustrations among the city's African American population. But we've also seen the potential for enrichment, for cultural exchange, for new voices to contribute to the city's vibrant tapestry. We then turned our attention to the city's response, the initiatives taken by Chicago and its residents to manage and integrate the incoming population. The measures range from policy changes to grassroots efforts, each with its own set of challenges and triumphs. And finally, we ventured into the realm of the future, exploring the potential trajectories for Chicago's migrant population. The future is, of course, uncertain, but it's clear that the actions we take today will shape the city's demographic landscape for years to come. But this isn't just a conversation for policymakers and statisticians. It's a dialogue that needs all of us, the residents of Chicago, to take part in. We can start by getting informed, by understanding the complexities of the situation. From there, we can take action in ways big and small, from supporting local initiatives to fostering a welcoming environment in our own neighborhoods. The future of Chicago lies in the hands of its residents. Let's work together to make it a place where everyone, regardless of their origin, can thrive.